This is part 1 of WWE Elite Series 106. Yeet!
This is Bretto Live on YouTube.
Bretto Live back with another video, and today we're going to be reviewing half of WWE Elite Series 106. We're reviewing Jey Uso, yeet! We got Roxanne Perez, as well as No Yeet, Jey Uso. Of course, we picked all these figures up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10%. So if you guys are trying to save some money, feel free to use code LIVE. It'll save you 10% off at checkout. We're going to be jumping to the Usos. We're going to be jumping to the former NXT champion. Really excited to do this video. Main event. Jey Uso. But this Jey Uso isn't based off of Yeet main event Jey Uso, just me Us. This is based off of a Bloodline, dedicated Bloodline Jey Uso. He's got the We The One shirt. This is based off of War Games 2022. He looks amazing in his all red gear. I cannot wait to get the Solo Sikoa in the future. You see a photo of Jey Uso looking awesome right there. Series 106, Jey Uso, WWE logo on the front. This is obviously the new packaging, which I am a fan of. I do think it's bright. I think it flashes. I think it's really nice. TrueFX head scan technology logo, of course, on the top. Elite Collection, Jey Uso, certified authentic WWE product. There's a little read up on Jey Uso, some of his stats. 6'2", bro. He weighs 242 pounds. There's a little read up on the back if you guys are interested. Of course, this is when he teamed with Sami Zayn, accepted Sami in the Bloodline, War Games. What a hell of a match that was. And they're the other people in the series. You got Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Paul Bearer, and Roxanne Perez. Yeet! Let's take a look at Jey Uso's accessories. Yes, we're seeing a cloth good. We got the We The Ones t-shirt with the Samoan pattern in the background. Yes, it is a Velcro t-shirt, fully red. I think it looks great. Definitely got that War Games vibe to it because they were literally wearing all red. I feel like Roman Reigns' pants should have been red too in that match. I feel like that really would have topped it off. He's come with microphone, holding hands, fisted hands, and We The One's hands. And I love how each and every one of them have the tape on the 2 fingers on the right. Day one, here's Jey Uso with the We The One's hand up in the air. Of course, when he was part of the Bloodline, bro, you already know I gotta have him representing the Bloodline with the 1 up in the sky. He is sporting his Ultimate Edition head scan. Proof, there's my Ultimate Edition, bro. That was literally my favorite head scan out of the Ultimate Edition as well, so I'm so glad they're using that here in the Elite line. It looks fantastic. I think it looks just like Jey Uso. That's my opinion. I like the gritted teeth. I like the gray in the beard. That's super accurate. He's got a nice fade on the top of the ears, the red in the back. I'm not a big fan of this hair on the back. I never really have been. I don't like how it comes down in like one little point. I feel like it should be everywhere. I feel like it should be messy back here. It just looks too clean in one little bun right there. On the front, yes, he is sporting 2 updated Samoan tattoos, which looks dope. Go all the way down the arm. On the right arm, though, it's covered because we do have the red armband, and I like the red armband. I think it looks good, especially with the white wrist tape to top it off on the interchangeable hand. This isn't Yeet Uso yet, so he doesn't have the updated back tattoo yet, but of course, this is accurate. He didn't have the tattoo yet. As far as the torso choice, I don't really like the Daniel Bryan torso choice here for this figure. I feel like they should have went with a torso like this. I think looks absolutely perfect. I think that torso is just literally perfect for Jey Uso. This one, it's too small, in my opinion. Just being 100% honest, I think it's just too small. This is Daniel Bryan torso, and I don't think it works for Jey Uso. Here's a look at the pants. Yes, they are using the Ultimate Edition legs, and I love that, dude. You can see the black outlining at the front, 1 pocket outlined on the back, and then this one sort of just molded there, which is pretty cool. And then on the front, you can see both of the knee pads, which are molded into the pants. They do have a nice texture on them, and they are black. And then on the side, yes, you already know, it says Bloodline in an awesome font. The John Cena Ultimate Edition style shoes right here, which look dope. And yeah, it has Ultimate Edition articulation, dude. It's got the toe articulation, which I think is awesome. You're getting a lot of Ultimate Edition parts in an Elite here. The Elite 106 Jey Uso is a solid figure overall. I highly recommend it. Here's some of my other Jey Uso figures. We have, I believe, the Elite 31 Jey Uso. Here is the Elite 56. Here is the Elite 64. We have this newer one. I believe that's like Elite 90, like 3 or somewhere around there. This is the SummerSlam Elite Jey Uso. And then here's the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Ultimate Edition with the Undisputed Tag Belts. I like this War Games Jey. Overall, I think it's a solid figure. Yes, the torso does give me minor gripes. I feel like it's too small. But everything else, This Jey's great. No yeet! Here is Jey Uso. Interchangeable hair? What? I'm so curious curious to see how that works. It's the same packaging, just with, of course, Jimmy Uso vibes to it. You got the photos of him there. It says Jimmy Uso on this side. Here are his stats compared to Jey's, probably pretty similar. And then there's a little read-up, of course, where the attire's from. War Games 2022. And there are the other people in this series once again. No yeet! Here are Jimmy Uso's accessories. I want to start off with the interchangeable hair. Here's the first one, I believe, taking on more of a wet look, which I think is pretty nice. It's got more of like a wet, like dread type look. I like the red highlights at the bottom at the tips, and I'm going to show you how this hair works, but let's take a closer look at the other one here. This is more of a dry look. Like, this is like post-match. The hair's not wet anymore. I think it looks good. You can still see the red highlights in it. How this hair ports in, it's super basic. What you have on the Jimmy Uso head scan is like this like indentation that goes all the way around the back of his head, which is really cool. And then you're going to go right up top here and just port it right in. You poured it in, it's there, it ain't going anywhere. It's not going to be loose. I'm literally shaking this thing like a mother right now, and it is not going anywhere. Here's the other hair piece on Jimmy Uso, and this one's a little tougher to get on because you have these little strands of hair in the front that like to get caught behind the hair when you put it on, but once you like get those in the front, it looks fantastic on the Jimmy Uso. I love this one. I don't know which one I like more. Which one do you guys like more down in the comments down below? The dry look or more of like the dread wet look? This one's good. Got the red We The Ones t-shirt, the same one as Jey Uso. You got the Velcro in the back, We The Ones on the front. Yes, he does come with a red lei of flowers. The Jey Uso did not come with this lei of flowers. I just realized that. I feel like Jey should have came with this lei of flowers as Jimmy does. I like this. It's the same mold we've seen in the past. The red this time looks really fresh. And the interchangeable hands wise, we do have a set of microphone holding hands, fisted hands, as well as We The Ones pointing hands. This head scan looks so freaking real. Looks just like Jimmy Uso. This head scan is not being reused from our Ultimate Edition like the Jey Uso. This is a brand new head scan for the Elite 106, and I love it. The teeth are partially showing, no gray in the beard. I think it looks exactly like Jimmy. And what I love too is you could actually tell the difference between Jey and Jimmy in both of these head scans, which I absolutely love. You could tell this is Jey, right? And this is freaking Jimmy all day. No yeet, baby. Once again, same issue with the torso. I feel like this torso is too small. This is like a Daniel Bryan torso, and Jimmy and Jey, they're big dudes, man. Like, I don't know, they're not this lean, they're not this small. They have bigger torsos than that. Yes, he does have one Samoan tattoo on the left. The tattoo T-Dale goes all the way down to the wrist with the double jointed elbows. No wrist tape on his hands, which I think is pretty cool. Keeps it clean. I like that a lot. On the back, some of the tattoos do continue by his neck, which is a little updated. I like that a lot. Same pants as Jey, so you got the black pinstripes on the front with the pocket on the back being outlined in black. But this time, oh, I'm just noticing this. This is Jey Uso here on the left, and this is Jimmy Uso on the right. There's a difference in the back of the pockets. Is this a printing error on the Jey? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at other people's Jey Usos, but as you can see here on the Jimmy, the black outline actually goes around that molded pocket, which I think is really nice. I think it looks better than Jey's. On the left side of the pants, it does have the Bloodline logo going down in an awesome font. He's got the black colored knee pads with the awesome texture, and then moving down, he is sporting the John Cena once again. John Cena Ultimate Edition shoes. You got the toe articulation on an Elite. I think that is so freaking cool. After looking closer both at the hair pieces, this one I do like. Don't get me wrong. The dry, more fuller look I do like, but the dread look I just think is way cleaner. Once again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments on the hair pieces. Here are some of my other Jimmy Usos. We got the Elite 31. I believe that's the Elite 54, something around there. The Elite 64. We got the SummerSlam Jimmy Uso. We got the Ultimate Edition Jimmy Uso. We got the Top Picks Jimmy Uso. This is like I use this for my like current Jimmy Uso because you can see like no logos going on. He's all black. No yeet, baby. No yeet. And then here is Jimmy Uso looking like a freaking stud. It's just me, Oos. Day one is here's Jey standing next to his brother Jimmy with the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. These are awesome. One of my favorite sets of Usos. Yes, I know I have a gripe with the torsos, but these are still dope figures, and when you put the shirts on them, it really covers up the torso, and you can barely even freaking tell. You gotta remember, they're actually action figures, you know. Roxanne Perez, first time in the line, I believe. It doesn't say first time in the line on the packaging, but I believe this is her first action figure of all time. I don't think they've done a basic of her unless they have, and I'm wrong. Please correct me down in the comments below. She's coming with a brand new NXT Women's Championship, which I'm excited to get out of the box. It looks accurate to size. Here's a look at her packaging. She is smiling just like she is in her action figure in that photo. It says Roxanne Perez on the side. There's a little read up on the back. If you guys are interested, pause the video to read. Once again, right there. And then there are the other people in this set. Oh, it's Sami Zayn. Dude, stay tuned for part 2. These 3 bad boys. Paul Bear, Chad Gable, and Mr. Zayn. We're going to be reviewing those in part 2. It's the brand new NXT Women's Championship. You can see the color in the background. You can see the blue. A little bit of orange in there. I love the size of this belt. There it is next to Roxanne Perez. I will put it on the figure in a bit here. But you can just see how this title is just accurate in size. I swear, like the women's belts that they used to just be so oversized for the women's figures. It was like, oh my gosh, this is like a men's size belt on a women's figure. It's just too big. This one's perfect size. I love the design on this belt. I like the white strap. This could even pose, because we haven't gotten the new women's championship that Rhea Ripley currently holds. Like this could pose as that belt if you guys want to do like some photos. I know it's the NXT Women's Championship, but it's got the white strap. It's got the gold plates. Like this could literally pose as Rhea Ripley's championship. I really like that belt. Once again, I'll put it on Roxanne in a bit. They did add the nail polish on the thumb right there, which I just think is insane attention to detail. They didn't even have to do that, but they just did. And bro, look at it. It's such a subtle detail, but it's just awesome, bro. And here's Miss Roxanne Perez. I don't really have any figures to compare it to because there's no other Roxanne Perez figures, but here she is looking so freaking smiley, dude. Like this looks awesome, bro. She looks so excited to be an action figure right here. She's got the wide, just awesome smile going on. She's looking dead ahead. I feel like this looks just like Roxanne Perez. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that looks like her, bro. She does have black hair going down the front of her chest, which looks pretty cool, and her attire is crazy. Look at like these black and white referee stripes going down her top. You can see some green and some blue in there as well. Some nice paint splatter, and yes, these little like armband she's wearing, this is molded on. These are brand new molded arms right here. You could feel that stitching on the back. It's the continuation of the freaking black and white stripes. This arm's more full when it comes to that armband. That is so cool, and you can even see the skin tone through that orange. This is an awesome figure that I was not that excited for, but dang, it is delivering. There's a look at the back. You'd see how like it's open here. You could feel that too. That's all molded on. Continuing with the pattern of the splatter paint and the referee white and black stripes to the front as well. If you guys look closer, you can see a different skin tone on her thighs than from her abdomen right here, because yes, she is wearing like nylon, so it's gonna darken the skin tone down here. I love that attention to detail by Mattel. You are seeing the black knee pads and then these awesome boots where the detail doesn't stop. You could feel all these metal buckles, and you could feel this green stitching here on the side, which looks so clean. I love that, man. This figure's awesome. Once again, I was not excited for this figure, but like getting it in hand, this Roxanne Perez delivered. Here's Roxanne Perez with the NXT Women's Championship. As you can see, I did put a rubber band around the title just to hold down the back of the strap. It looks great on this figure. I love the size of the championship. It's just so accurate compared to the size of the figure. And dude, I like the look of this figure a lot, bro. It looks just like her. She looks so happy, dude. I love this figure. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of WWE Elite Series 106. Once again, pick them all up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10%. If you guys are interested in doing the same thing, use code LIVE. It'll save you 10% off. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bretto Live is signing out.